Hey guys, it's Emma. Welcome to my channel. Basically today I'm just going to be talking about how I had no idea that I was 5 months pregnant. And it sounds a little crazy, but just stick with me, maybe it'll make some sense. Just a disclaimer, our apartment is right by the highway, so if you can hear all the traffic and the 18-wheelers, that's why, but I'll try to talk over it. This video is kind of for anyone who's going through what I'm going through or is just curious maybe about how I didn't know I was 5 months pregnant. I'm just going to jump right in. Basically, my boyfriend and I had been together or we are still together, but going on 3 years, and let's see, I had always had, around like my time of the month, I had always had really bad cramps and just got sick every time. It was excruciating pain. So I went to the doctor and about 2 years ago, and they told me that I had endometriosis. It's kind of where you just get really painful periods, and like they said that I should get on birth control because it would keep me from having my period, and then I wouldn't obviously go through the pain every month. I got on birth control, and for a little while it didn't make the pains go away. Also, an important thing to mention is I had gone back to my doctor who prescribed me the birth control because the pain, like I said, it didn't make it go away. It just basically dulled it a little bit. So it was getting worse and worse every month, and I basically wanted to see if there was another one I could get on that wasn't making me sick, and she had switched my birth control. And other than that, she didn't really say much. She just kind of said, okay, yeah, we'll get you on this one and let me know if you feel better. And that was literally it. Anyway, so at this point my doctor had switched my prescription to another birth control that was supposed to help the pain. I guess you could say that because I was on my birth control, I wasn't having the normal symptoms of knowing that I missed my period, which is normally the first question people ask when they found out I was 5 months pregnant. It was, well, did you ever notice you didn't have a period, or something stupid like that. But no, I didn't, because I never had my period for 2 years straight. So no, I didn't notice that. And honestly, the first 5 months of the pregnancy were super easy for me. I had no other symptoms, no morning sickness, no cravings, not really any weight gain or anything. I was a little tired, but I just kind of figured it was because, you know, I was in college and working and driving to see my boyfriend, because we used to live like a little farther away. Now we live together, but at the time I was driving to see him a lot, so I just figured, you know, fatigue and studying and stuff like that. That was about the only sign I could have had looking back, but other than that, everything, like, I wasn't showing at all. And I actually have photos of me and my sister in Colorado when I was 4 months pregnant, and I was perfectly thin. I'm still wearing high-waisted jeans, so everything fit the same. Around the time I found out I was pregnant, it wasn't making sense to me because I'm thinking, you know, I'm taking my birth control every night, so there's no reason why I would be pregnant. But my stomach just really got big all of a sudden. It was so quick. And actually what had happened was I went to my parents for dinner, and they were both kind of looking at me, like staring at me like I looked some like zoo animal or something, and they were just like thinking, I guess. And that's kind of when we all started to realize that, hey, maybe since my hormones are a little weird, you know, maybe this is what happens. My parents were saying, hey, just out of curiosity, you know, you're looking kind of bloated. We did go to the doctor and we said, look, my pants aren't really fitting as good anymore and stuff like that. So the doctor actually said, wow, you're 23 weeks pregnant. And so I was so like shocked, and like I was excited, but I was also kind of like, bam, this is gonna happen really soon. So we actually, 23 weeks had been when I switched to my birth control, so that's kind of how I found out like this had happened. So anyway, so I go to the doctor and he says 23 weeks pregnant. That was on a Friday, and they said come back Monday and we'll tell you if it's a boy or girl. And I don't know how some people do it, but they go months without knowing. I could not go the weekend, and my boyfriend, he wanted it to be a girl really bad. I wanted it to be a boy, which it is a boy. And so anyway, I guess I got my way, but so I couldn't even wait the weekend. They told me it was a boy, and we basically we're super excited. We picked the name Emerson. We always said when we first started dating we would name our son Emerson if we ever had one. And so we'll be welcoming him January 8th, 2018 is the due date. And we're super excited. Basically, I'm just going to be posting what I'm taking in my hospital bag, just tips and tricks with a newborn that I'll be experiencing, and maybe the way my routine's going to change as far as working out and sleeping and just kind of juggling the things I used to do, hopefully, with a newborn. So follow me and subscribe if you are interested in keeping up with me. But that's my story. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.